my dears, and happy Sunday. I hope everybody has had a fabulous weekend. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new here. My name is Emma, and I'm so happy you clicked on my What's for Dinner video. I hope you love it. We'll give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't done so already. This week's video is a lot shorter than I usually do. I honestly just cooked convenience food, or even just threw convenience food together this week. It has just been so hot, and quite frankly, I just did not feel like cooking at all, but I wanted to eat at home. So anyway, this is a little bit different, but I hope you still love it. Let's jump right on into this week's What's for Dinner video. Here is everything I'm going to be using for tonight's dinner. I'm going to start by putting some olive oil in my skillet along with a teaspoon of minced garlic and some diced yellow onion. Next, I'm going to wash and cut up my russet potato. Once my russet potato was washed and cut up, I threw that in with the onions and garlic and gave it a little stir. Next, I'm going to add some badilla complete. I just sprinkled it on, no measurements. Next, I'm going to add a little garlic pepper. Again, no measurements, just sprinkle it on. Then I'm going to pop the lid on and let this fry up until the potatoes are fork tender. While that cooks up, I'm going to cut up my Spam into cubes. Once my Spam was cut up into cubes and my potatoes were fork tender, I added the Spam into my potatoes, gave it a little stir, pop the lid back on, and let the Spam fry up. And then here it is done. And then here it is served up. I just served it up with a little mozzarella cheese on top. Delicious and super easy. Happy Taco Tuesday. I was feeling like some taquitos, but I didn't feel like making them. So I just picked up some of these frozen chicken and shredded beef taquitos from the store. And all I did was cook them according to the packaging directions, preheated my oven to 400 degrees. Once it had reached temperature, I put the taquitos on a cookie sheet and cooked them for 12 minutes. Here they are out of the oven. Now to make them delicious, I added some Mexican 4 cheese, some onion, some lettuce, some sour cream, some guacamole, and some of this Chick-fil-A avocado lime ranch dressing on top of the taquitos to make them a little bit more delicious. Super simple, delicious. Here is everything I'm going to be using for tonight's dinner. I told you this week's dinners are super simple. I started by cutting open my croissant. Then I'm going to add some of this rotisserie chicken salad that I picked up at the Walmart deli. Next, I'm going to add some cheese. I'm having Monterey Jack. My husband had Kobe Jack. Next, I washed and cut a tomato. That is just the knife that I used to cut open the croissants. So I added the tomato. Next, I'm going to wash and add some of this butter lettuce. And to finish it off, I'm just going to do a squirt of mayonnaise. I thought it'd be a little bit dry if it didn't have any kind of condiment in it. Anyway, delicious. For tonight's dinner, in my slow cooker base, I'm going to put 1 boneless skinless chicken breast, a teaspoon of chicken bouillon, some badilla complete, some onion powder, and a cup of water. Pop the lid on, and I'm going to cook it on low for 8 hours. Chicken is done, so I'm going to shred it. To the chicken, I'm going to add a 10-ounce can of cream of chicken soup. I'm gonna add a little heavy cream to the can and get some of that soup that's stuck on the wall of the can. I'm gonna throw this in. Just gonna give that a little mix. gonna pop the lid on and let the soup warm up. Meanwhile, I'm gonna fry up some of these 4-cheese medley pierogies. Over medium-high heat, I'm just gonna melt some butter in my fry pan. Once the butter has melted, we are going to saute our pierogies for 8 minutes per side. Once the pierogies had cooked on each side for 8 minutes, I put them on our plates. Then on top of our pierogies, I'm going to spoon on some of our delicious slow-cooked chicken. We had all that delicious soup mixture left in the slow cooker, so I just poured a little bit of that on top of our chicken as well. This was so delicious. And that concludes this week's What's for Dinner video. I hope you guys loved it. We'll give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Come back on Wednesday for my Soup of the Week video number 61 and Friday for my puff pastry short. I hope you have a fabulous week. Bye.